First, a local librarian who has just taken on a really big role.
Yeah, her name is Wanda Brown, and she is the newly elected president of the American Library Association. Our Wanda Stark is here now to share her remarkable story. Wanda.
Well, there are 57,000 members of the American Library Association, making it the largest group of librarians in the world. Wanda Brown at Winston-Salem State is the first from a historically black university to lead the organization in its 143-year history. It's just one of many achievements in her remarkable journey. Wanda Brown's story begins in eastern North Carolina, where a 6-year-old was given up and placed in foster care. What do you remember about that day?
I remember being scared because I was on a little rollaway something.
Wanda Brown was 9 years old when she was finally adopted along with her brother by an older couple. It was a defining experience. What's your earliest memory of your dad?
My adoptive father could neither read nor write when he adopted us, right? And so we would sit around the table at night and be doing our homework, and he would get those little beginning readers, and he would ask me to help him.
Everybody I've been helping has been on the 5th floor.
So, but they're using your muscles.
Today, Brown helps students as Director of Library Services at Winston-Salem State University.
My first class, I asked people to raise their hands if they were first generation to go to college. Several, probably more than half of the room. But there was one young lady who raised her hand and she said, "I'm the first in my family to finish high school." This says to me what a difference we can make in the lives of students here.
She knows because she attended WSSU, paid for her degree with work study in the library before getting her master's at UNCG. Brown worked 39 and a half years at Wake Forest University, where she was Associate Dean of the Library before she returned to Winston-Salem State in 2016.
I wanted to have the opportunity to impact students who really needed guidance.
Brown says the biggest challenge today for librarians is how to stay relevant, get students to walk through the doors, and show them how to navigate all the information out there.
So we try to teach them how to judge a source, how to see if it's relevant. Is it primary? Is it secondary? Is it truthful? Did it come from a reputable source? Is it somebody trying to sell you something?
Brown, who now heads the largest and oldest library association in the world, sees libraries as safe spaces for collaboration. She believes librarians can play a key role in reaching children who are struggling and encouraging students who aren't interested in reading to pick up a book.
You don't have to just only want to read the Shakespeare's, the James Baldwin, those things. Sometimes it's just good to read something that interests you. So if in our school systems we get that message out there early on, we will make kids love the art of reading and learning.
And Wanda Brown believes if you can get kids interested in reading, you can keep them interested in school. She shared a story about a man she met who told her he hated reading. She asked him what he liked to do, and he said he liked to work on cars. He liked to race cars. And she said, "I bet there are some books in the library on how to do that." So the key is to get people interested.
Yeah. Fascinating story, and can't gloss over the fact that a child adopted by a man who could not read or write grew up to be a librarian.
It's amazing, and that's only part of the story. She shared with me how she ended up in foster care, and I was absolutely stunned, and you'll hear that part of the story and just what she endured. It's just incredible, and you'll see that tonight at 6 o'clock.
Looking forward to that. More from her. That'll be terrific. Wanda, thank you very much.